In today's video, we're going to explore how you can generate more leads for your SEO agency. Let's face it, everyone knows that at the end of the day, business is about making money. And although organic traffic coming from your rankings might give you a few clients here and there, there's no better way to scale your business than what we're about to talk about. It's always good to have an additional source of making money from your business. You can implement these tactics to generate leads for your SEO business. But before I jump into that, make sure that you subscribe down below and smash that like button if you like this type of content. First up, who am I? I run lead generation at X27, which is an agency focused on growing other agencies. So we've made millions of dollars for our clients, generated over $100 million in leads for them using outbound marketing methods. And that is why I want to talk to you about this today. Most agencies stagnate because they rely on either inbound marketing or referrals in order to grow the business without reaching out to new customers that may never have heard about you before. That is where we come in with cold email. So let's talk the basics of lead gen for SEO and talk about how you can grow your SEO agency this year. First off, what is an SEO service? Search engine optimization refers to the process of improving the rankings of other businesses on Google search. And it could also be Bing search. It could also be Google local listings, trying to rank the highest on Google Maps. And it could also be any sort of search engine. Let's say you're trying to rank your agency higher on Clutch, or you're trying to rank your answers higher on Quora. All of that could in theory, be considered SEO services and can all be grown using what we're about to talk about. What is lead generation? Lead generation is the process of bringing in more interested buyers for your agency. Lead generation brings in interested people, attracts them to your business, and then sells them over time, increasing their interest through nurturing, all with the end goal of selling them your products and services. Now, let's talk about how to actually grow your agency. Step one, when it comes to growing a digital agency, is picking your niche. So I know that you do SEO. If you're watching this video or you want to start and grow your SEO agency, that's fine. You know you're doing SEO. Now, let's find an SEO agency to use as an example so I can show this next part. SEO agency, Las Vegas. Let's see, who's the top? Well, Google local listings rank above the normal listings here, but let's just look at Thrive Internet Marketing Agency. Las Vegas SEO company. So if they came in as a client, if this is our example client, what would I do to niche this down and get it cold email ready? Well, first things first is I would look at their case studies and see where they are most successful. And instantly, I'm presented with a couple options. If we were trying to create an offer that could sell via cold email for this agency, we might sell to people that sell on Amazon or local businesses that generate leads via their blog. And each one of these successful case studies could be a potential lead pool that could generate millions of dollars in revenue for this business. For instance, we might sell to plumbers. We might sell to construction companies or real estate investment. All of these are potential avenues to go down. So that's this next part when it comes to growing your business via cold email campaigns, outbound campaigns, is you want to identify what you're actually pitching. I know everybody wants more leads, more customers, and more money. But construction companies specifically also want more leads, more customers, and more money, as do plumbing companies, as do anything else that you've worked on in the past. And if you have a good case study or you've generated massive results, it makes the next part much easier. Why niche down? Well, it's going to be easier to get noticed because there's going to be less competition for your product or service. It also allows you to focus marketing and sales efforts. And there's a few different ways that you can niche down. You can niche down on the industry level. So for instance, I'm an SEO company and I only do SEO for construction companies. You could also niche down by location. I'm an SEO company and I only help businesses in the Las Vegas area rank. You could also niche down by industry and location. I'm an SEO agency and I only help real estate agents in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I know from my own experience that having a specific case study leads to more meetings. And if you want to look at our actual email scripts that we use, there's an entire playlist of cold email teardowns. But just to give you an idea of what we do, all of our cold emails follow the 3 C's: compliment, case study, call to action. We compliment the person reading the email. Then we give our case study, which is as specific as possible to their situation. Then the call to action, which leads to a phone call. Mind if I send over a few times for a quick call? End the email with a thanks, and that's all you need. It's good to have some results to show in order to gain the trust of the customer and separate yourself out from all of the hundreds of other, thousands of other businesses that are spamming their inbox every day with uncustomized, uncoordinated cold emails. And also, if you're an SEO company, it should go without saying, but you should be good at SEO, meaning if you're doing this, you really should have implemented your own systems on your own website, and you should be ranking and generating leads by yourself via organic means before you start doing outbound. This is a superpower, but it works best if you're good at what you do. It works best to scale what's already working and open you up to new markets rather than take a business from 0 to 1. Although it can be used for that as well. One thing you can do if you're looking for local businesses is go over to Google Maps and type in the type of businesses that you want. Let's say real estate in Chicago. Now we're presented with a bunch of different companies, including the name and the phone number if they have it, or a link to the website, which also has a phone number and maybe a contact email address. We could take these one by one, find the right contact at each company. So this one would be Brian Bischoff. Go down to the email button and it'll give you a contact form for him. Or you can find the email by going to something like hunter.io, putting in the domain name, and seeing that it's first name, last name at realtyexecutives.com, meaning his email is most likely Brian Bischoff at realtyexecutives.com, and build this whole list, write your custom first lines, etc., for hundreds of people and send a minimum of 200 cold emails per test. Now, that takes a really long time. The other thing you can do is go on over to a tool called LeadShark and sign in. If you hit the deal down below, you can get 200 leads for only $9. Then you go to industry and you search real estate. Hit done, lead location, Chicago, start searching, and you'll be presented with thousands of qualified leads. Now we can just click a few of these and hit download up above. The list will be auto cleaned, so the LLCs, the inks, etc. will be removed so they're cold email ready. They'll be verified automatically, and we'll be presented with this list of verified leads that are ready to send cold emails to. Look at these leads. These are ready to go. First name, last name, LinkedIn, the company website, it's all here. After you download the leads, you can send them a cold email, and I'll actually just give you this template that we wrote for SEO agencies, which you can have right now. Just screenshot that. You can send that out. It's a 2 ideas email, which is great for getting your expertise across to the client. So now you have everything you need to start generating more leads for your SEO agency. Build the lead list with LeadShark, and then for sending tools, you can use Instantly, you can use Mailshake, you can use Lemlist. They're all the same. If you want my up-to-date list of tools, then go on over to coldemailmanifesto.com/tools, and you can get the up-to-date list of those. If you want to learn more about lead generation and join our community, you want to meet me, I'm here every single week talking to our community about cold email and growing our businesses together. We're all working together to grow our businesses at the same time. Then check out Email 10K, which you can join at email10k.com. Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to smash that like button to encourage this type of content on YouTube, subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. I'm Alex Berman.